Hey guys, Arie here, and in today's video, I got something pretty special to show you. It's a store called Kachava, so we're not going to waste any time. We're getting right into it in this one. And this store is absolutely blowing up. In November, they reached 3.5 million monthly visitors, so 3.5 million people rolled through this site to potentially buy something. Obviously, not everybody that visits the site converts. In fact, the standard conversion rate for a Shopify store is 1.5%. So 1.5% of those 3.4 million people probably made a purchase in that month. Pretty incredible still. Now, the reason I want to show you this store is because of how well branded it is, and also because of how successful it is to potentially give you ideas. We're going to break it all down. So let's start with the site. The site is very nice, right? And I love how they talk about your daily super blend right off the bat. I actually, just the word daily for some reason really appeals to me. I'm a big fan of consistency, right? So when somebody tells me this is going to be a part of my routine, it instantly intrigues me. And that's like a really interesting point to note if you're creating some sort of food brand or supplement brand. Now, I love their headlines. It's all in here. So they show all of the protein, all of the different compounds and nutrients that are included in this blend of shake or whatever this is. Honestly, I'm still not entirely sure what this even is. I think it's just like a meal supplement. So it's one of those shakes that you can enjoy as a meal. And they have all these different flavors. The branding is super simple, but that actually appeals very well to the type of person that would buy this, right? The branding looks almost like earthy. That's how I would describe it, is earthy. And it pairs well with a mission of, organic ingredients, whole ingredients, and just health as a whole. So as you see, they also encompass a mission. So they have this mission of saving the rainforests. Pretty incredible stuff. And as you see, the colors blend right in with the brand. And it's easy to see the type of avatar, right? The customer demographic that's going to be buying this. And this is a really important lesson for some of you guys out there when it comes to marketing, digital marketing, but also just building your business in the first place. It's thinking about who is your actual customer. Now, believe it or not, this is basically a one product store. So all they sell is this whole body meal blend. Of course, they have a bunch of different variants, a lot of different flavors, but they only sell this bag. Now, let me show you their landing page because it's actually genius for this one product. So it's called Your Daily Super Blend. That's the title of the product. And then they have the different flavors that you can add. They don't have a ton of flavors. They only have 5, which is something to note as well, because having too many options can often be detrimental to your conversion rate because you're giving people too many options, right? People are going to have decision fatigue. They're not going to be able to make a decision. People are very indecisive. And then right here is what I love the most, which is that you can either buy this as a one-time thing, or you can do a subscription, a $60 per month subscription, which is actually pretty insane, right? Like that's pretty expensive for a subscription. Then as you see here, it's basically a normal optimized Shopify layout. They got product details, they got a money back guarantee, shipping info, and then straight into their reviews. But this is the most genius part about this, is the reviews are all UGC style reviews. So of course they have written reviews, but they also collect video reviews, which is so smart, especially if you already are at a level. Let's say you're at 50, 100K a month, which by the way is the ideal range for the brands that we work with at Arie. So you could check that out in the description. But if you are at that level, you could start reinvesting some of your profit into sending products out for free in exchange for video reviews. And that doesn't necessarily have to mean influencers, right? That could just be people that you see fit your target demographic and your customer avatar. And that's what they've done, and they've embedded that into the website, which is so powerful. But even if you didn't use this for your website, you could post all this content on social media and create a ton of trust with your community. Now, then they have some more stuff on the ingredients, some really nice pictures about the actual ingredients, and you can see them in their whole form, which actually has a good psychological effect because, you're seeing what is actually in this thing. And then they have an FAQ and a support box. So again, very standard layout. But now let's move on to their social media and ads, because this is how they're driving most of their traffic. In fact, on Facebook ads, they are running 460 different ad variants. So an insane amount of ads, right? Like this is no surprise why this brand is succeeding, or at the very least driving a ton of traffic. They're testing a ridiculous amount of ads. And as you see, it's a lot of story format ads. So this is something I talk a lot about in my videos, is that this format, this placement rather, actually gets a really high ROI. And here's why. Wow, that was a bar. Because first of all, it can be used on Instagram stories, Facebook stories, but now also Instagram Reels and Facebook Reels, which is something people are not thinking too much about. However, it's extremely powerful. It's almost like using TikTok ads and Facebook ads all on the same platform. They're also doing image ads and just, normal square format ads. Again, they're testing everything under the sun. And this is what it takes to get to, $2 million a month, is to be running a lot of ads, unless you have a super solid organic presence, which unfortunately they don't. So as you see, their organic reach is not that crazy. I mean, they have a great brand image on social media, and they're posting some short form content, which is doing pretty good. So again, this is honestly the best bang for your buck when it comes to posting organically. It's not just images, but short form content. And I'm talking about Reels, Facebook Reels, TikTok, Pinterest, YouTube Shorts. That's the best use of your time when it comes to posting organically for your brand or for yourself, right? On Pinterest, again, this is a big mistake I see people making, is people are not reposting their content on Pinterest. And, I'm sure they have a big team. I'm sure they have the capability to actually hire somebody that can do this easily. Otherwise, they can hit us up at Akemi and we can help them out with that. And then they're not posting any YouTube shorts, which again, another huge mistake in my opinion, huge missed opportunity, especially since they're already focusing on posting short form content on Instagram Reels. This is a given in my opinion, and definitely would take this brand to the next level. But I love the type of content that they are posting on YouTube personally. It's very aesthetically pleasing. My only suggestion here would be is to add people to the thumbnails. People like to click on thumbnails with faces, or at the very least with people on them. So that would definitely make it go to the next level. And again, posting content more consistently, that would be great. They're only posting once every year or so, which is not very consistent. So these are definitely things that they could include into their business that would definitely take it to the next level. They are very reliant on ads, and I get it. At Akemi, that's our bread and butter, right? Performance marketing is basically our middle name. But to be honest, I love to be on the cutting edge of organic marketing as well, so that we can be right in the middle. If you picture a Venn diagram with paid media and organic media, we try to be right in the middle of that. But let me know what you guys think. Did you already know about this brand? I'm very curious. And if you're wondering how I found this brand, or how I find any of the brands that I showcase on here, it's through my team at akemilab.ai. This is basically our research and intelligence division. And they give me all the stuff that I talk about on YouTube, to be honest with you. But then I use my own creative brain to talk about it in a way that is simple and that you guys can enjoy. But that's about it for today. If you want to sign up for the Akemi Lab launch, you can check out the link in the description. But that's it. See you in the next video.